Good morning and welcome to the Real Outdoors, where we talk about the outdoors, hiking, camping, and gear. Today we're going to talk about some gear. Xero Shoes was kind enough to send me a free pair of their new Daylite Hiker hiking boots to try out. And I am out here on the Florida Trail right now, doing a little section hike and trying out the new hiking boots. I know I've mentioned Xero Shoes before in my video where I talked about barefoot hiking. I do have some issues from prior injuries that make hiking long distances kind of difficult. And I found that Xero Shoes is one of the solutions to those issues. You know, the very thin sole, how lightweight they are, the zero drop on them really helps me out. So that's pretty much all I wear is Xero Shoes. I was very anxious to give these new Daylite Hikers a try. I used the original Daylite Hikers 2 models ago on my trip to Philmont about 1.5 years ago. And I couldn't believe how comfortable they were during long distance hikes. I didn't even feel the need to take them off when I got to camp and put on camp shoes. They really were that comfortable. So I was looking forward to trying out this new edition of the Daylite Hiker. We've been out here on the Florida Trail for about 14 miles and I've been wearing the Daylite Hikers the entire time. In fact, I didn't even bring camp shoes with me. I just used these as my camp shoes and my hiking shoes, and they worked out great. Xero Shoes has made some real good improvements on the Daylite Hikers versus my old pair. For one thing, they took the straps that come along the sides and they put them inside the shoe rather than outside the shoe. The straps are there to kind of tighten up the fit of the shoe. And before they were outside the boot, and it wasn't a big deal, but every so often I would catch those straps like on a tree or a twig or a palm frond or something like that, and you risk tearing them. But now they are inside the boot, and I really like that because you don't risk tearing that strap and ruining your boot on a long distance hike. They also added some additional protection around your toe. So the old Daylite Hikers that I had, right now they're showing some pretty good wear around the toe area. These newer ones, the sole comes up and around the front of the toe, and that gives you just a little more protection on your toes, which tend to kick rocks and tree roots and things like that when you're out hiking. One other thing I really like about the Daylite Hikers, like I said, I didn't bring camp shoes. So when I get out to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night or something like that, when I'm out camping, I want something that's really easy to put on. These hiking boots are super easy to put on. They really only have the one little eyelet that you have to strap the lace around. I can do it one-handed very easily. Get them on, get out of my tent or my hammock and head out to the woods and take care of business. But it's really no problem. I can use them just like I would my camp shoes. Very easy to slip on and off when I need to get out of the tent in the middle of the night. And that's another feature that I really like about these hiking boots. Some hiking boots are super hard to get on and off, but these, no big deal. Again, I want to thank Xero Shoes for sending me this pair of hiking boots to review. I'm a big fan of Xero Shoes. I have been since they started. I've been wearing them pretty much nonstop for the last 2 weeks. And like I said, during this entire hike that I've been doing this weekend. And they are just as comfortable as the old Daylite Hikers that I had. It was time for a refresh, so I'm glad I've got some new hiking boots for my next hiking adventures. And I hope you come along with me on those hiking adventures. And I look forward to seeing you in the real outdoors.